said, oh, I'll see you in the morning.
Who, me?
Yeah, I thought.
You think I was in London?
I thought.
Why?
Because I couldn't see your car. I was checking.
Where was it? Where was the car
You know,
yesterday?
he sometimes slips up and he's not.
Oh, and yeah, I said I'm late. I'm tired. I said to him yesterday, you know what? I slept like 3 times yesterday. I was wounded. Yeah. Nah, where was the car yesterday?
No, it was there, but last
You couldn't see it? Yeah.
He went, oh, I'll come in a bit later, and I thought,
Nah.
he's probably in London.
Nah. I was mashed up yesterday, you know. I was wounded.
Defend and move the legs when you defend. Smooth, balance, calm, upper body, feet. Don't look for nothing. That's good. Don't look for nothing. Now step around him. Upper body. Keep a rhythm now. Keep a rhythm. Don't wait on him. Now you're waiting on him, mate. How do you feel? Just be a bit sharper, mate. You're waiting on him again. You're letting him attack.
Now going to train with him, there's still friendly competition in the gym. He might do, when he's skipping, longer than me, and next time I'm thinking I'm trying to outdo him, or he might run, or I might run longer than him. It's just always, it's not about ego. It's just our nature, just being competitive. And as a competitor, I wanted to improve, and I had an opportunity to go to his house and see what's going on and his environment, and I took it upon myself to take myself there, because he has been the best, not only in the heavyweight division, he was the best cruiserweight, one of the best amateurs. So starting to understand how he managed to achieve all these things. I can see some clues, definitely, but also there's only one Anthony Joshua, and I've got to make it my own. I can't turn southpaw. I can't do the things that he done, but I can see the things that he done and make it Anthony Joshua's. And I think it's been good, man. Really, really good.
Anthony Joshua has suddenly become the center of one of boxing's biggest talking points ahead of his upcoming clash with Christian Pina. Reports emerging from training camp have sparked intense speculation after rumors claim that Joshua landed a huge shot on Oleksandr Usyk during a heated sparring session. According to whispers coming from people allegedly close to camp, Joshua caught Usyk clean and even dropped him. Adding more fuel to the story, claims of leaked footage spreading across social media have sent fans into a frenzy. While none of these reports have been officially confirmed, they have certainly created plenty of discussion about Joshua's current form before he steps back into the ring against Pina. Shannon Briggs has responded carefully to the growing rumors surrounding Anthony Joshua and Oleksandr Usyk. Rather than immediately accepting everything being said online, Briggs has urged caution. He believes boxing fans should avoid jumping to conclusions until there is genuine proof of what actually happened. Social media can spread stories at lightning speed, but Briggs feels that only real evidence can separate fact from fiction. Even so, he admits the rumors involving Usyk only began circulating recently, making the entire situation impossible for the boxing world to ignore.
That don't mean nothing, because the gym don't win fights. But, you know, that's what I heard. Again, like I said, it was within the last 24 hours since I've been here. I heard that, but again, I don't know if it's true.
Johnny Nelson has also weighed in, focusing less on the rumors themselves and more on the version of Anthony Joshua he believes has emerged in recent months. Nelson says Joshua appears to be entering sparring sessions with a completely different attitude than before. Instead of looking like a challenger trying to rebuild confidence, Joshua now carries himself like a man determined to prove a point. According to Nelson, if the reported sparring incident happened, it would fit perfectly with the aggressive mentality Joshua has been showing throughout training camp. He believes this is no longer the cautious Joshua fans became used to seeing. Instead, it is a heavyweight attacking every session with purpose as he prepares for Christian Pina.
probably surprised. Well, no, probably what surprised me more than anything was the confidence that he had. He was getting it with me. You know, I was world champion at that point, and this young man came in and he really just tried to put it on.
Tony Bellew is connecting Joshua's recent performances with the rumors coming out of camp. Bellew argues that none of the stories about Joshua's punching power surprise him, because Joshua has always been known for finishing exchanges strongly whenever he senses an opportunity. From Bellew's perspective, anyone sharing the ring with Joshua, whether during a fight or inside a private sparring session, must always be prepared for serious power coming their way. While he stopped short of confirming the reports involving Usyk, Bellew believed Joshua's reputation for explosive punches makes the rumors understandable.
Couldn't do it. You can't hit, but you can't catch. He nailed him hard a few times. 2 or 3 times in the fight I thought that was a hard shot. But AJ didn't allow him to gain momentum when he landed. AJ didn't allow him to dictate the range. Tonight, AJ dictated the range. AJ was the man with the plan.
Is AJ a better fighter now than he was before?
100%. He's a better fighter for what happened on June the 1st at Madison Square Garden. Brother, I don't want to see you guys get run over, so let's just take...
Eddie Hearn has chosen not to distance himself from the growing conversation surrounding the alleged sparring session. Instead, he continues highlighting how dangerous Joshua has become during this latest training camp. Hearn describes a fighter who is no longer simply getting rounds in, but is hunting every opportunity to improve and dominate. Whether the rumored footage proves accurate or not, Hearn insists Joshua has reached one of the strongest points of his career. In his view, anyone stepping into the ring with Joshua, including Pina, should expect a dangerous opponent operating with renewed confidence and motivation.
Just look at the resume of Anthony Joshua. He has the best resume in heavyweight boxing, bar none. He's always fought the toughest fights. He's fought everybody that's been a mandatory. He's never swerved anyone. You know, he's a throwback fighter. The boxing public, boxing hardcore fans, don't really like anyone that has significant success in that outer space. But still, people will think that he's been spoon-fed or he's had easy fights. He's never had easy fights, and he's a good individual who works as hard as he can, provides for his family, and he's got a good heart. So I don't see how you can even...
Johnny Nelson returned to the discussion by pointing toward Joshua's overall transformation rather than one single sparring story. Nelson believes Joshua has changed mentally as much as physically. He argues that Joshua no longer worries about public opinion or outside criticism. Instead, his entire focus has shifted toward winning and improving every time he enters the gym. Because of that mindset, Nelson says the rumors surrounding Usyk do not seem completely impossible to him. Whether true or not, he feels Joshua now carries an intensity that makes every sparring session extremely competitive. Nelson believes that attitude should be a serious warning for Pina before fight night arrives.
Anthony Joshua no longer cares what you or I think, so he's telling you whatever you want to hear. And trust me, he's like, I'll just tell them whatever they want. I don't care now about their opinion, because he's seen a good and bad side of human nature. He's seen a good and bad side of the press, so he actually doesn't care.
Tyson Fury has also entered the conversation, offering praise for Anthony Joshua's punching power despite their long-standing rivalry. Fury believes people sometimes underestimate how dangerous Joshua remains inside the ring. Reflecting on the reports involving Usyk, Fury argues that whenever elite heavyweights share a ring, someone is bound to absorb heavy shots. From his perspective, if the reported knockdown happened, it would simply reinforce what many inside boxing have always known, that Joshua's power has never disappeared.
Look how yesterday.
No, it was there, but last
You couldn't see it? Yeah.
he went, oh, I'll come in a bit later, and I thought,
Nah.
he's not being
I was matched up yesterday, you know.
Anthony Joshua himself has done little to cool the speculation. Without directly addressing the alleged sparring incident, Joshua has spoken openly about the mentality he brings into every training session. He insists he does not enter sparring merely to survive rounds or go through the motions. Instead, his goal is to push himself and everyone around him to the absolute limit. Combined with the rumors already circulating online, Joshua's confident words have only encouraged more debate. If his current mindset truly reflects the intensity of his camp, Christian Pina could be facing one of the most determined versions of Joshua seen in years.
In this man.
Well, as I said, my focus is improving my skills, improving my ability. We're going to do some really good sparring, and I'm going to, obviously boxing, especially heavyweight boxing, I'm going to show my class. That's number one. Your skill, your boxing IQ is primary, and then secondary is, as he said, we're going to punch with bad intentions, and I'm going to bite down on my gum shield and plant my feet into that ring canvas and turn my hips, and I'm going to hit him hard and see if he can survive my power shots as well.
This is what I wanted to see. I wanted to see these two size each other up, because Christian Prenga's a big lump as well. AJ's always big. He's always looking ripped and shredded. And I like
Christian Pina, however, appears completely unfazed by everything being said about Joshua's training camp. Rather than expressing concern, he has maintained a confident approach, making it clear that sparring stories will not influence his preparation. Pina believes real fights are very different from gym sessions, and he intends to bring his own aggressive style into the contest. Coming from a strong kickboxing background, he has built a reputation for refusing to be intimidated by an opponent's name or reputation. Whether that confidence proves justified remains to be seen, but Pina clearly has no intention of allowing rumors to affect his mindset.
It's your time now.
Yep.
You believe you can knock him out?
I believe, I promise you, it's not going to go 10 rounds in the fight.
What type of boxer? For people that haven't watched your box, we know you did kickboxing, but what kind of boxer are you?
I'm a
Eddie Hearn returned once again to describe Joshua's current training environment, insisting the former heavyweight champion has rediscovered the hunger that made him one of boxing's biggest stars. Hearn believed Joshua is no longer focused on rebuilding or recovering. Instead, he sees an athlete fully committed to chasing world titles once again. If the reports surrounding Usyk have any truth behind them, Hearn says they simply reflect the intensity Joshua has brought into every single training session. With Pina standing directly ahead and potential blockbuster fights still waiting beyond that, Hearn believed Joshua has returned with renewed determination.
Again, for us is to see what it takes to be a champion. So when we're there, we know what we have to do.
Ooh, simple. Left hook high. Uppercut high.
Ade Oladipo has taken perhaps the strongest stance of anyone discussing the situation. He argues that if Joshua truly managed to hurt someone of Usyk's caliber during sparring, then Christian Pina could face an extremely difficult night once the opening bell rings. Oladipo believes the alleged sparring session should be viewed as an early warning rather than the main event itself. In his opinion, Joshua's experience, power, and overall quality create a massive gap between him and Pina. Whether the reports prove accurate or not, Oladipo believes Joshua currently looks more dangerous than he has in a long time. Finally, Johnny Nelson shifted attention toward another possible future showdown, Anthony Joshua against Tyson Fury. Although Fury's personality often dominates headlines outside the ring, Nelson believes any eventual meeting between the two heavyweights would ultimately be decided by actions rather than words. The rumors surrounding Joshua's alleged sparring performance against Oleksandr Usyk have only intensified that belief. If Joshua has indeed rediscovered his most aggressive form, Nelson argues his fists, not press conferences, will do the talking. According to Nelson, the growing speculation surrounding Joshua's camp has added an even more serious edge to every major heavyweight matchup that could lie ahead.